See how well you fare. And who knows, maybe we'll get a paralysis and maybe you'll get fully paralyzed and then you can know the pain of being a loser. A big old stinking loser. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode on the channel. Today, in case you missed the last episode, I'm playing again with the, Got That Swag, which the whole point of this team is just, doing some shenanigans with swagger. Really, I just wanted to use Tinkaton because I had one and it's a cool Pokemon. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. It's got a big old heckin' hammer and that's just lovely in my opinion. But it gets the ability to own tempo, so you can, for instance, swagger it with your own Thunderous to get +2 attack, and you can't be confused because of own tempo, so that's cool. And then it gets Fake Out, which is nice. It also gets Bulldoze, so like you can activate your own weakness policy on, let's say, a Necrozma Duskmane, which is nice if like there's like a Trick Room matchup, like you can kind of just lead Tinkaton and Necrozma like against like Ice Rider, Calyrex, and like Smeargle, like you don't really care about Glacial Lance, it's really not a problem, and then you can just Bulldoze and Sunsteel Strike. That was kind of the idea. In practice, not so great, but it's there. Choice Scarf Kyogre is nice. Also, we have a Hex Fluttermane, which if you swagger something and then you hit them with Hex, the Hex is 130 base power, so it's Terra Ghost Fluttermane with Hex. It's fine. And but the one that I really like actually is so this is the same SNEASLER that was in the Lugia video, but with a different item. Right? No. It's either is it the one from the Lugia video or is it the one from Snowball? I don't remember. It's one of those ones. No, it's the one from the Lugia video. Yeah, it's one from the Lugia video, and I switched the item. So it is a Lumberry, so that you can, it's unburdened, the ability, so you can swagger your SNEASLER, get its attack to +2, and then you can, the Lumberry heals the confusion, unburden activates, now you're, twice as fast, twice as strong, and you're a Weasel, and you just kind of, you just get in there and Weasel, and so we're going to try and get in there right now. I've really got to work on the way I phrase things. Okay, so last episode, weirdly enough, was a pretty long one, but it was only 2 battles, so maybe we can maybe we can do quicklier in this one. Okay, so this is just a team that won Worlds, right? Last year or the year before? Yeah, last year. Or no, it's basically a team that won Worlds last year, but also with a instead of a Whimsicott, there is a Calyrex Ice Rider, which is like cool, I guess. So here's one where like I kind of want to go Tinkaton and Necrozma. The only problem with Necrozma is like it's really good if they go for Trick Room. If they don't, not so much. Part of me, because like Tinkaton can do good against a lot of things here, especially defensive, which is nice. I kind of think that there's a Farigiraf, which is annoying. One thing I can do is I know that Swagger, a +2 Gigaton Hammer should knock out their Farigiraf. It's pretty strong. So let's, well, actually with Electric Seed, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Fluttermane's even that good, really. But is the Whale good? If we get Trick Roomed, is the Whale good? I don't know. This feels like a mistake, but I don't have time to change my mind. I don't have any time to change my mind. So yeah, we got to honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, this Duskmane Necrozma should probably just be a Solgaleo. So that way I can Bulldoze and not lower my own speed. But it was specifically designed for Trick Room matchups, so that like if you knock out one of their Pokemon, you catch them off guard, you knock out one of their Pokemon with a +2 attack, then you're at -1 speed, and they bring something in that you could possibly underspeed it, but it hasn't really worked out. Anyways, let's see, Calyrex, Grimmsnow. So they're just gonna go for a. I feel like this is good, right? This feels right to me. If they go for a Reflect, fine. If they go for a light screen, fine, but I don't want them to have 2 turns with Grimmsnarl. What's that coming in? If that's Incineroar, that's annoying, but not the end of the world. Farigiraf, okay. Are they just gonna go for Trick Room? Interesting. Oh, they were worried about the fake out, but I would never fake out with a Farigiraf in the back. I mean, that's just like so Bush League, right? I've definitely never done that. Can't wait to have a fan show me instances of me doing that. Where are the timestamps? Is this fire? Is this Terra Fire or Terra Water? Okay, I don't care. Yeah. Okay, so they're probably going for Trick Room, I guess, or maybe just a Glacial Lance. Maybe it is Trick Room. I land the Swagger, which is nice. So that's nice. And no electric terrain, so this, I think this Farigiraf is just going to take a dirt nap real quick. Real quick. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of strong. That's cool. I like that. Let's see. And it is just a Glacial Lance, so yeah. And you see, my training is better than I expected because that was a crit. Let's say I know I have a lot of bulk, but I thought it was more special. Grimmsnarl comes in, so they're thinking, all right, cool. I can't be knocked out here, but I'm going to taunt them. Can't taunt the Grimmsnarl, unfortunately, because it's Dark type, so it's immune to Prankster moves. But I'm not gonna let them set up Trick Room for free. Definitely not gonna do that. Thunderwave, that's frustrating. But not the end of the world as long as we just connect. Tell me they're going for Trick Room. No, they're not. Okay. Okay, that's fun, I guess. Pretty fun, I guess. Yikes! Oh, man, that sucks. That's terrible. What for the Thunder is the question, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna bait them so hard. I think I'm gonna bait them here. I think I'm gonna bait them here. They're gonna Thunder Wave Sneasler, right? They're gonna Thunder Wave Sneasler, right? Yeah. Wait, I can't use it twice in a row. So even though I clicked Play Rough last turn, I can't click it again because I got paralyzed. That's some booty. So Calyrex is taunted, right? Cool. That's fine. So they're gonna Thunder Wave us. Go ahead, Thunder Wave me. Dare you? Thunder Wave. Well, what's gonna happen? Whoa! They're at +1 attack, which is terrible, and I hate it. But you know, what are you gonna do? I am in a weird position because I apparently didn't know how Gigaton Hammer works. Stupid move. Yeah, so if they Thunder Wave me, I'm in a pretty good position here, actually. Because then I'll be able to outspeed them right on next turn. Yeah, there we go. And I'm actually happy that it hit. Oh no! What's this? That sure does suck. Be a real shame if I had a big ol' heckin' honkin' berry. Big ol' Lumberry. Woohoo! Dire Claw. Alright, now hit the Play Rough. You stupid hammer. Yes. Okay, good. Good. So now I'm faster than the Miraidon. The Calyrex doesn't have any boost. So I just can't let that get a Trick Room up. Right? So I need damage on the... it's Terra Water, which is annoying. I think I honestly just need to knock out the... You know what's funny about that too? I just realized? I completely forgot. The Calyrex has as one, which one of the abilities is it's Chilling Neigh and then Unnerve. So if they didn't switch out the Calyrex and they Thunder Waved me, I wouldn't have been able to use the Lumberry. Because they switched out, I got to use the Lumberry. Okay, well, we're going to... It's effective. I just need as much damage, I think, on this as possible, right? Yeah, I kind of feel like the Calyrex might... It doesn't protect. I was kind of feeling like it might protect. I just really want to get the damage. so that it's in water spout range. That goes for Tinkaton, then fine. Goes, okay. SNEASLER. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oof, man. Does this knock out? Oh, are you going for Trick Room or are you going for Glacial Lance? Oh, please don't go for Trick Room. High horsepower. Okay. That's not terrible. It's not good. But I think... it depends on how specially defensive you are. This might... Because your +1 attack... I have Electric Terrain. They just brought in Miraidon, so I have several turns of Electric Terrain. And I have Thunder, and I am modest. So, like, this will hurt. And so you have to... Glacial Lance isn't going to knock me out. A high horsepower is not going to knock me out. I want to say we're... And you Terra Water, so I want to say we're okay. Yeah, you should 100% be doing that. Try and stall out these Electric Terrain turns. For sure. But, like, I have Thunder on this Kyogre specifically for Terra Water Calyrex. So, like, oh, let's play this game. Let's see how well you fare. And who knows, maybe we'll get a paralysis, and maybe you'll get fully paralyzed, and then you can know the pain of being a loser. A big old stinking loser. Okay, come on. But what do you... There's something to think about. Just there's nothing to think about. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's fine. So they gotta try and stall out trick... what's it called? Rain turns. So they're still not going to knock me out, I don't think. Yeah, so they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. I don't know why they were taking so long to, but they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. I'm not mad about this. This is what you should be doing to try and win this game. So I've got a Choice Scarf Kyogre in Trick Room. There goes the electricity, but that's fine. It's still enough, I think, to knock it out. We just need to not get crit by a high horsepower. Which it has... Okay. Alright. Okay. All right, look at that. Look at that, man. The Thunder Wave really did us a favor. That first Thunder Wave, not nice. That was mean. That was a meanie boy. But that second one, I really appreciate. We defeated Haynes. They caught those Haynes. An Iron Haynes. Look. In the trainer card, it was Iron Haynes. It's like that band that's really popular right now. H-A-I-N. Hain. We got Haynes and Hain. Such an idiot. What am I talking? Wait, what am I even talking about right now? Nothing makes any sense. Oh boy, well that was... I mean, that worked out. Tinkaton actually did a lot. It knocked out Miraidon. It knocked out... Well, it finished off... Yeah, so it knocked out Miraidon. It knocked out Grimmsnarl. I mean, it was finishing those both off. But hey, it did that, right? SNEASLER did a lot of the damage, but that's besides the point. I'm happy with it, yeah. It's been fun. Hanlao. Oh. Okay. Chi-Yu. More like P-U. I'm not happy about that. So the problem is, like, they probably 100% should be going for Trick Room against me, right? There's no follow me. So I think here... I actually think this is an... Oh, is this an okay lead? I'm trying to think. Maybe I want to go Tornadus because I need to be able to taunt the Lunala. I actually think SNEASLER's pretty good here. I don't think Tinkaton's that great. I think Necrozma could be good. I don't think Fluttermane's that great, necessarily. It's good against Miraidon, and the Urshifu, I guess. Should I bring the Necrozma? Is that a mistake? That's probably a mistake, but I kind of think I'm going to do it. Because otherwise, it feels like a waste. Like, I just need a big, bulky Pokemon. And Necrozma is a big, bulky Pokemon. It's the kind of Pokemon where I could take a Moongeist Beam, hello Meganium, from Lunala, get my weakness policy, and then smack them. Okay. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. First off, I once again can't see SNEASLER. SNEASLER! Where are you, buddy? Where you at? Okay, so do I have a lot of speed on this Tornadus. So I think I can taunt the Whimsicott. fake out the Miraidon. I think I'm just gonna do that. That feels pretty safe. If they switch it out, fine, whatever. I don't really care. If the Whimsicott is taunted, then like, because they're not usually max speed, they're usually like really bulky. So we're gonna go for this. Okay, they Tailwind, but they're faked out, so they were faster. They were max speed, sure, whatever. But they're taunted, so they're kind of stuck there. So this next turn, for instance, I could just knock out the Miraidon here. I feel like we just knock out the Miraidon here. How does that sound? I feel like we just knock out the Miraidon. They're going to Volt Switch the Tornadus, right? Or Electro Drift? You know, Electro Drift the Tornadus? Okay, good. So if they Volt Switch into Lunala, that would actually be bad. But this is fine. They're gonna, what, Moonblast the SNEASLER? It's not great, but not the end of the world. Okay. That's fine. It does a lot more than I expected, actually. Miraidon's gone, which is nice. But now's not the time to bring in a whale, necessarily, right? I almost think I want to bring in the Necrozma, try and stall out Tailwind, and then bring in the whale and sweep. Right? There's Lunala, okay. So I haven't terastallized yet. They just set up Tailwind. So like, okay. So first I couldn't see SNEASLER, and now Necrozma is floating. What is happening? Is that because Tornadus was floating and the game's confused? What is actually going on here? What's going on here? Yeah, I kind of feel like we just double into the Lunala, right? I kind of want to double up, because if they... This feels right, actually. Maybe I don't double up into Lunala. If they Terra Fairy, then this will be good. They're not, because otherwise they'd be going first. I'm trying to avoid getting just like Psychic moved. I would feel like my SNEASLER is faster than the Whimsicott, isn't it? It's not. Okay, that's fine. It is faster than Lunala, which is good. Okay, so that's good. That's gone. I mean, they wouldn't set up Trick Room, right? That would just be kind of crazy. Is Moongeist Beam. Okay, this is going to hurt. I assume we survived this, because we have the whatever ability. Yeah, the Prism Armor. So this should hurt kind of bad. This should hurt kind of bad. They do have the Shadow Shield still. But this should hurt. Oh, it ignores Shadow Shield. Because it's Sunsteel Strike. I'm an idiot. This should do a lot. Okay, maybe it doesn't ignore Shadow Shield. Am I an idiot? Am I dumb? I think I'm dumb. Stupid. There's Zero Saluna. Okay, so so they're in Tailwind, which I'm not happy about. How many turns are left? 1. Okay, cool. So here's the thing. Here's the daggum thing. This is going according to plan, kinda. Unless they set up Trick Room, which would be bad. So I think here... Oh, they were Electric Seed. Okay. So Ursula here... Okay. Part of me wants to protect, and then... I don't want to get Trick Roomed on. But I kind of can't avoid it. If they go Terra Fairy, then they go Terra Fairy. Okay, sure. As long as they're not... Oh, no, they go for the bear. Okay. Well, we already know that I'm faster than the Lunala with the SNEASLER, so this is just a knockout. Right? I mean, if they're going for, like, Wide Guard Earthquake, then sure, yeah, whatever. Whatever, homeboy. But this should just knock out the Lunala. Yeah, and now I just bring in Kyogre and Water Spout. And that's... Dunzo Funzo, that's single target Water Spout, homie. Your Tailwind's about to go up. So like, wow, yeah, the The Necrozma honestly should have probably just been a Soul Galeo. Although, if it was a Soul Galeo, I don't think we would have taken that. Would we have taken that Moongeist Beam? I don't know. I don't think so. No, it's 25% reduction, so we probably would have just survived. That's disappointing. That's not that strong. That's pretty disappointing. It's okay, because we're just going to Water Spout. It's gonna be a little wet bear, a wet bear, wet bear, wet bear, wet bear, bear, wet bear, wet bear, wet bear, wet bear, wet. And yeah, we just Sunsteel Strike and Water Spouts. That should be that. I mean, you probably survive this, right? No, you don't. You're not that especially defensive, right? Probably just max attack with a lot of speed because you got Tailwind. Yeah. Okay. So there you go. Look at that. Oh whale. Do I have time for one more? I might have time for one more. I don't think I have time for one more. Okay. So actually, maybe this team goes. That's 2 wins. That's from this episode. 1 win last. So this team is 3-1 right now, which is actually kind of surprising, all things considered, because. I don't know. I didn't think it was that good. It's fine. It's, it's best of 1 stuff. We're like, I mean, to be fair, let's just be fair. Lumberry, Swagger, Unburdened, SNEASLER is just kind of ridiculous. Yusef. Oh, okay. Fun name. Not Misef, Yusef. Is this the same team? No, the last team had a Whimsicott. Is this the same team as 2 teams ago? I can't remember anything. Okay, so Lunala, I still think this is good. And like, even if they bring in Incineroar and they intimidate us, the SNEASLER, we can swagger ourselves, be +1, and +1 in close combat still knocks out the Incineroar. And if it terrestrializes into a ghost type, fine, whatever. I still think. To be fair, Necrozma wasn't that great. It really didn't do much at all. In fact, it was kind of terrible. I'm going to bring Fluttermane this time. I actually think it would be better. Yeah, because Ursaluna kind of makes the Necrozma situation not great, because we're weak to ground in both instances. Which is by design, because I want to be able to bulldoze either in Terra or out of Terra and activate the weakness policy. But it just means that the Ursaluna is always a threat. Okay. Here's the thing. Do you have Thunder Wave is the question. I'm just gonna go for it, honestly. They set up a Reflect, they set up a Reflect. Yeah, let's just go for it. I'm feeling frisky. That's not gonna do a dang thing. Okay, so we hit the Swagger, so that's good. So I think this just knocks out the. This is max attack SNEASLER. So this is a +2 close combat into a Miraidon. Depending on how they're trained, this should just be a knockout. Still can't see SNEASLER, which is fun. Yeah. So they faked out into a Covert Cloak. That's why we still got to swagger ourselves. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And even if they bring in Incineroar next turn, that's fine. I don't really care that much. I can deal with that because I can do things. Oh, it's not Incineroar. It's Lunala. Okay. Well, we're gonna taunt that. Electric Seed. Yeah, we're gonna taunt that for sure because I don't want to deal with Wide Guard. If I can get rid of the threat of Wide Guard, then we're good. And if I can get rid of the Grimmsnarl, then we're very happy. It's not gonna, we already saw its Electric Seed, so no worry about Mental Herb there. And a Reflect, that's fine. You should still get knocked out though to this. It's +2. It's very strong. It's very strong. Okay, so now, yeah, we are free to. They can't Tailwind, they can't Tricker him, they can't Wide Guard. Moongeist Beam into Tornadus? Into SNEASLER. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna Water Spout. I'm just gonna Water Spout. And I didn't Terrastalize, right? Yeah, I didn't Terrastalize, so. I did not Terrastalize. So, this is. If they bring in Incineroar, I dare you. Oh, it's Ursaluna. Okay, sure. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. And we're just gonna go to town. Right? if they protect, I can just bring in, like, what's it called? Fluttermane can still just take out this Lunala. And as long as I have the Rain and Bleak Windstorm, like a Moonblast and a Bleak Windstorm takes out the Ursaluna, which is fine. And I know they can't Trick Room, so they have to go for like Moongeist Beam here or whatever. If they Moongeist Beam Kyogre, it's fine. I don't really care. Is that my house? Get out of here. Alright, yeah, and we're just going to Bleak Windstorm and Water Spout again. I think that's it, honestly. I don't know if you can hear my dog barking in the background. Someone rang our doorbell, that's why. Come on. I mean, the game's over. Come on, you know the game's over. Just click cancel. It's fine. Just click cancel. We're doing this. Okay, sure. To a ghost type. To a poison type. Okay. That's fun. But do we... This is still do a lot of damage. Is that a crit? Was that a crit? No, it's just strong. Oh, I must have missed it when I was checking the ring doorbell. They must have Moongeist beamed my my Tornadus and not the Kyogre, because yeah, that did way too much damage on Water Spout. Anyways, but yeah, that's it. That's it for this. Another episode of this. This actually team did pretty good, surprisingly. So yeah, if you want to play it, let me know. And you know, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'll see you back next time for another episode of whatever the heck this is. I've been having fun with it. So until then, bye!